Hello, Helvian here. We are back with Yu Hakusho, volume 15. But we're getting into it. Uh enough love an hour. Let's go. Yu Hakusho. Was there any announcement I want to make? Um hmm, not really. Uh to go Crimson Lightning Ball. Okay, so basically since we're still fighting Sensui and how you say are fighting. Damn, so you thought like, oh, it missed us, but Photon and Mitari, they're in the building. It was a different target. Okay, so oh, Sensui is mine. Ooh, he's starting to use feints, so he's not clever boy. Okay, but Sensui is still got the chops, or what they call it, chops. This is an outdated slang. Yeah, brush up on the basics. That might be good for Yusuke, but I guess he's more. He just kind of learns from experience, but I guess not. Probably not like much of the fundamentals, or maybe like technique stuff that you just teach in like a school. Um, yeah, Kuwabara here, but his old sword, not his new one. Was like, oh, whatever, I'll. And then he can touch like that. What the hell, Sensui? What the hell? But his whip rose ought to counter it, but no, too bad. He pulled up. Nice timing, gents. Come on. Yeah, this guy, he's fucking using Elder Togoro's ability. Is what the hell's going on? I wish. See, see, even though I've already read the show, I like know what the hell is going on. But like, um, I don't know. I feel like I kind of wish that it was the reveal was happening after this volume. So I can only wonder about shit that happens after the end of the volume. So I'm like, I have to feign surprise at the. I like the mystery of like this. Um, but I've tried uh just doing live readings. Maybe for you, Hakusho, I could do it because it's a reread. I don't know. Maybe it would be better if I did this live reading, but it kind of feels too late for that now. But too late. And Hunter, I think it gets too text dense for that. But maybe. So it's not that one's not entirely a reread. But yeah. So they're getting away. Uh, he fires a ray gun blast. It's like, what the hell? There's a full force. They'll destroy the truck and Kubar. What the idiot? He's an idiot. But then he just, since we just like blew, look at this little thing, and then it, whoa, countered his ray gun. What the hell? How is he doing this? Like, bye bye. And then he starts Viking. What the hell? Yeah. And then they're racing by, and fucking Yusuke is uh, and you can definitely tell the art style or the on the art style, the detail is deteriorating, but I do like the kind of rough around the edges. Oh, look at this panel here, and like the contrast between the bike, their car with the bike in the ground. It's cool. And he's actually keeping pace. Of course, Yusuke. I mean, can like a professional cyclist do this, or is just Yusuke being like a shonen MC, you know. Uh, you know, an explosion there. Everyone's like, what in the hell happened? Um, that was a weird moment here. I'm not really sure what's going on. Um, well, meet this. Who is this guy's name again? Meet, uh, Mitani. Is it Mitani? Mitarai. He's like, oh, why are you helping me? Well, you changed sides. It's fine, okay. Yeah, don't. But he's also kind of like still blackpilled by Chapter Black, so yeah, you gotta get that out of your system, man. Um, I think there's what's going on. Yeah, there we go. But if you do oppose us, we'll kill you. So I don't know. Maybe Chapter Black was alright. Maybe it was right. Uh, but yeah, nice. Come here. Yeah, man, he's still there. I'm surprised they're not having tire issues or whatever. I don't think those are built to go speeds you're going. Uh, oh, and then the sniper guy shows up. Not even steering. This guy's a delinquent. Oh, this is a delinquent. And it's like, ooh, oh, you're marked. Death crossed. I place targets on you. Targets I never miss. I'm like, rocks. Ooh, yep. Nice moves. You got them. He can strike them from anywhere, anytime. So he can just like launch something at him. Oh, this is so okay. This reminds me of two things. That fish or chimera ant guy and girl in the chimera ant arc against Killua. Not entirely the same, but it's you can see the similarities. Like pretty like they had dartboard that they fired things at, and then fish appeared on Killua, and they're the targets on him. But yeah, um, that's cool. That how Takashi would reuse this. I'd have to reach that point in Hunter x Hunter reread to see which variant I prefer. But I think I forget the details about how that worked, besides that it's fish in the dartboard distance. However, I think it's a bit closer. This ability is a bit closer to Vanderdecken's um double fruit ability in One Piece in the Fishman Island arc. Um, Basically, if he has two hands, like most people, and if he touches something, it sets a target, and it will always hit the target. So I don't know. This guy has more targets that he can set, but like I think the general idea is basically the same. Besides the fact that Van Decken doesn't have these like visual effects, I don't think. Um, no, Uda would place more importance on that. It did. And that arc, when did Fishman Island arc release? 2010, 2012. Oh yeah, this is like around almost 2 decades after Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't know. I don't know like how if inspired Oda was by Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't know much he'd watched or read or anything, but I wouldn't be surprised at all. Actually, this might have been this 2010, 2012. That might be after the Fishman, or not the Fishman. That might be after the Khmer Ant arc, where the other version of this power sort of comes into place. That's cool to think. Yeah. Deal with it. He has expend stones, a whole salvo. But it's pretty good, pretty good. And then he has knives. How do you get many fucking knives, man? Then he does the shotgun, and then I can then swerve around mid things to basically destroy them. Or I guess if you touch, okay, so if he touches them, then they're fine. I thought they were aiming the target. Wouldn't they have already tried to reach the target unless they're destroyed, or and maybe I don't know. I guess this skin is enough to whatever. I don't know. And there's a truck. I like how okay. I see. I normally in how this you think would go is that the truck would just launch in the air at him, like the straight line, least resistance. But the truck was actually following the traffic laws until it had to diverge off the road. Great. So the truck did a lot of chi. Don't be Dragon Ball. We already know that's called Nen. Okay, I think maybe there's both in this game or whatever. Um, yeah. I like how he has this ability to turn anything to bullet, but then he just brings out a fucking gun. But then, whoa, yo, Yusuke's dead. What? And then he's stabbed in the back. Remember when I mentioned how I knew the sniper guy? I remembered how the sniper guy got a fight with Hiei. Well, fight with Hiei, bit overselling it. It was more of a fight with Yusuke. Or not even fight, he was dodging the shit, trying to run. Uh, I think maybe the animated change. Oh no. Yep. Underworld's getting ready to rub. This is cool. I simplistic, yeah. But I don't know. Even simple art. This one's a bit more detailed. Can be good. Okay. Um. Yeah, I gotta get. Yeah, he wants to get Hiei back. And he did. I mean, there's a fight here. I was about 10 minutes of this, so please stand by. Oh, what? Togashi, you didn't want to fight? Or no, you didn't want to give like us a few chapters of Hiei versus Yusuke? But yeah, this is good. Um, so I guess if they weren't holding back, or well, I guess he probably didn't use Dragon of the Darkness Flame or whatever, but I guess they're evenly matched. Let's say they're evenly matched. Um, which means Hiei has been training a lot harder than Yusuke has. Uh, yeah, yeah, their tactics minimize your power while maximizing their advantages. Yeah, that's yeah. These what do they call them? These territory guys. Not really strong, most of them, but their powers can be weird. Besides Sensui, but Sensui is Sensui. Um, yeah, gotta get Kuwabara back. But yeah, we have Kurama back, or Hiei back. In use case face here. That's good. And he's doing a more tsundere thing, like, oh, I don't want these assholes here crippling my style. Your whole point was that you wanted to fight strong demons, right? Oh no, he's tsundere, but whatever. It's cool. Now we have went from Chi to Aura, and then whatever. Maybe it's the difference between Ratsu and Ryoku. Yeah, more idiots here. Megaton Punch. Damn. Look at that pay. Oh, that's so good. Togashi still has it, okay. Even though it, like in terms of like a layout thing, it's kind of weak, probably. I, is I guess you can make this pose if I don't know. It feels a bit off, but it still goes hard. That pose is similar to what he makes in this volume cover. Yeah, the hideout. Let's go. You have everyone here except Kuwabara. It's a Kuwabara rescue mission. Another thing Kubo stole from Togashi, YuYu Hakusho, the concept of a rescue mission. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8. That's plenty more than the 7. Well, not everyone went to. Actually, yeah, it's like 8. Yeah. The Botan and someone else stayed here. Um, yeah, yep. Takeiri is out. 4 enemies in main. So that's Sensui. It's Key, the guy who's making the whole game master, and the guy who eats stuff, gourmet. Um, yep. Regressing to the recap. Do you have gourmet, huh? You might consume Kuwabara's ability line and dispose of Kuwabara. Wait, I guess they already told the guy about, or he already told them about gourmet's ability. How does he eat? His territory is inside. That's cool. That his territory is inside his body. And he like swallows. How do you? How are you guys? How are you swallowing people whole? How do you get that ability? Uh, Territories inside his body. So yeah, the 3 go in there. Um, yeah. So it's a maze. So it's actually 4 now, or yeah. So I confirm with Kabe. But I don't think he did that. He didn't. So he just trusted him. That's cool. Those are remind you of me. Oh yeah, when these 3 captured me. Oh yeah, this is the second time. Or well, not. Uh, so this is the second rescue mission. Which is like Bleach has 2 rescue missions. Oh, technically 3. Uh, no, don't worry about the last one. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Cool. There's like the rickety fence someone trying to make. So like, don't go in here. It makes me want to go in there more. I guess maybe. And they reach the half an hour later. We reach and they finally arrived. The Devil City. Game battler. Yeah, battler Aman Uma. Kind of a weird name. Is the game that to do the game. Uh, so fuck that everyone's saying that like, oh, uh, Bleach, Fullbringer copied this arc, Tetra Black, because one of the reasons being there's 2 young kids with the game ability. This guy actually games. Yukio just makes up an arena where you can train. With like some gaming like dressings, dress ups. He doesn't actually game. It's not actually a game ability, really. Um, does not lean into it nearly. You can't say they copied each other, okay, for that. They're so different. Besides that was he used like a PSP. This is like it's not even he doesn't have like a thingy. This is so it's older. That's why. But yeah, they had to, it's crazy how they spent 2 hours on this shit for like going in and then out and then back in and it's like what the hell? Wasting time. Yeah, they like the game and level ability and then the player that um does it are randomly decided. Um yeah, and this guy he's like role playing as the enemy king, and so it's the players 7 players versus the king at games, but the king uses his like minions or whatever as proxies that he can play by himself, like or so if he wants, I guess. Um, so like 4 of the 7 have played it before. King Kai is actually good at it. So the guy has once gotten through all levels. The nerd has won 7 out of 10. But that's against the games Gamer King, not the real life Gamer King. Um, so yeah, they want 3 straight wins in a row. Um, yeah, the Gamer King lets his minions, lets his minions fight until his opponents manage 3 wins. Um, so yeah, it's because they want to have as many players available for the when the Game King, um, you know, makes his appearance. Yeah, to start his tennis. I'm a I'm a fisherman takes the tennis. Um, it's like heckling him, like, "Oh, you betrayer, you come back, betrayer." But no, you can't. You're not getting to him. And he's actually good at taking the tennis. How did Genkai spend an hour on this? An hour later, Genkai has taken the shooting demon's life. What the hell? Even if I don't know, man. Genkai, she's beyond her prime. I like this how Yanagisawa used his copy ability to copy was it Kaido Kido Kudo or Kaito, yes, there we go. And then he uses Kaido's intelligence to take on the puzzle challenge. And then now he's stepping up. Whoa, game speak for things getting serious. But yeah, if anyone matches the real game's Gamer King, either of them or Kaido will make it. But yeah, it's not gonna be the case. Um, yeah, if Kaito and him lose, they have to make a hasty retreat. Yes. Um, hmm, interesting. So it's trivia. Ooh, my first choice. Ooh, Kaito is up for trivia. What's going on? Begin. They'll skip the first 5 questions. Yeah, he's good at that. And the Emma per per then he yeah. Basically all he needed was that first thing, and then he got the answer because he memorized all 17,000 questions and battle trivia general. Okay, first of all, props on that fucking game for having 17,000 questions in battle and trivia. Uh, Does any game have that much uh trivia? I'm gonna look this up. Yeah, thanks to AI over you. There's no No single trivia game with the most questions. That's false. It starts to be one game with the most. But I was wondering, digital games like this. Um, I mean, I guess if it's like an online or I guess nowadays you can just have like a database like online or whatever, and then have as many as you want. I mean, like in like games like what we were back in the day. But apparently some board games of Trivial Pursuit have thousands, but okay, whatever. I just think it's. I guess it doesn't take that much space, but still, I don't know, man. Uh, would you like to rethink your handicap strategy? Okay, you're order farming now. But this juncture. That's got you got it. Uh, I was trying to figure out something else. You sixth question. Boom. Is he not? Oh, even the multiple choice answers aren't displayed. Question six is what is the name of the asteroid the people feared might crash into the Earth in the year 2000? Totatis. People fear that? I thought the year 2000 was just Y2K. And let me just go. You know, if you ever you can Google shit, man. That is Celtic god tested. It was a roller coaster. Mm, meteor. Classified as near Earth object and potentially has asteroid of the Apollo asteroid group. Uh, collision risk. Um, Many close. Okay, there was one close approach to Earth in 2000. Um, Interesting. Essentially zero for the next century. Okay, that's cool. Was like, whoa, you quoted the whole thing. You just had this. It's this fucking okay. Pattern, no, yeah, or trait, yeah. Perhaps he memorized the order of all questions and their answers, but it is a randomizing algorithm. The algorithm has a discernible pattern. It takes one. It takes 5 questions to figure out the pattern you're on, and then you can figure out the rest. What the hell? Uh, how do you even do that? I guess did he know this because he's like the game? Okay. Was he the game master because he was already did the stuff, or did becoming the game master allow him to do this? Ain't no way this young ass kid had the time to memorize something thousands, probably millions of potential ways these questions could have been asked. Um, Depends on the randomizing algorithm. Speaking of the randomizing algorithm, that fucking algorithm didn't does it not randomize the answers? If he knew it was B. Oh man, that's crazy. Oh man, kind of lost. Yeah. What if we lose the Amenuma? Yeah. Um. Yeah. Like yeah, he told her, but he's the first one that lost, so he can't. So but yeah, he feels alright. Um. So I guess he's really interested in the penalties. Yeah. The danger isn't in losing when giving up. Um. So like when you reach if you're playing a video game, if you reach the end screen or if you get end up game over, seeing you die or whatever, you could continue and then start over again, or you could give up and walk away. Um, on this game, if you give up, um, then you go or well you reach the end screen, right? And displays the graves of the creators. So if you give up, then you die. Uh, which is scary. Yeah, this is why it's the perfect opportunity for them to stall for time. 2 more hours to do it. Oh, you're hot. Uh, yeah, the demons are taking notice. This cover page reminds me of the entry to the entryway to I think Greed Island, maybe. I don't know, it's just like circuits or whatever. Um yeah, we'll just play games until the portal's open. It's just you find afterwards. Oh man. Yeah, let's play the games or die, yeah. Just like in the Kaido's territory, he's useless. He just kind of sleeps. Maybe we could have used you in the one of the get fighting games of this one. Yeah, yeah, just using him as a delaying tactic. Yeah, I mean, I was not aware of the extent of this ability. We have Tetris. Interesting. Mm-hmm. You know, yeah, Stratnum. Yeah, it'd be the most fitting. I just said heck yeah. Yeah. Demons are gonna swarm out from the demon plane and create mass chaos. Sounds cool. And no more school. Yeah, the kid of course he was easy to create. You just kind of fucking say, oh, no school. I always say from a territory with the games, no demon will ever be a savior's challenge. If you lose, you die. Um, but that's how the game ends. If the Gamer King loses, the game displays he dies. Um, and his ability to make sure it actually happens. Because he hasn't used game battle, he hasn't used game battle yet, so he doesn't know. Um, and so there'd be 7 opponents, other games, yeah, other games that don't kill the main character or the boss or whatever. But now he's committed to one will, so yeah, undone by his own damn powers. Although, I mean, he would have lost. So basically, if he loses, he dies. So he had already lost either way, but they kind of use this to undo his cool. Um, so yeah, since we set him up. Mm-hmm. Although, yeah, find the world tedious. Tired of having parents. Yeah. That's sad. That's sad, man. No, sorry, kid. Yeah, isn't there a way to? Yeah, it's your ability. When you tell me, but yeah, once he's a character, he can't withdraw or forfeit. That's how it was. I know. I was stupid. I just don't want to die. Oh, loser of the gamer. How are you the gamer king? You lost to fucking this. I guess. Did he even have a wicked ability in this game? I guess it was just this. And he actually died, man. That was so sad. Oh, Kurama's the panel. Kurama, so great. People were been unaware their city had been swarming with lesser demons. Thanks, Viz. Thanks, Viz, a lot. Thanks a lot for that one. uh, the best quality checkers. Um, stand off at the 11 hour. Let's go. Where have you been all this time? Getting permission from Dad to do what? Take out this pacifier. Oh gosh, this page is so great out of context. I love it. And then Botan was like, "You want to take out his power for? What will that do?" She doesn't know. She doesn't even know. She was like, "What the but look, you take out that pacifier. Parrot would have to animate you actually moving your lips. They don't want to do that. Yep, they're reaching the center. Oh man. Yeah, not a single attempt at any detail in the ground, man. So in the way they're oriented down here, it's like, okay, perspective is all off. Uh, look, I'm not. It's we're in the okay. Takashi's back is spine is like in half. I think that's what I've heard. Like scoliosis, like broken spine, paper skin. Just think about that. Okay, if you insult Takashi too much, that you're being ableist. You can't. He he's very oh, look, I love the man. Okay, is the goat. No one. See, look at that. Look at the there's a bunch of detail there, and then look at the round here. There's like actual like squiggly like lines like for dirt and stuff. Maybe you can see like a stone. I don't know. Okay, but yeah, there's like fucking they can feel like aura from the demons. Uh-huh. The movie is getting to the good part with half an hour left. Genocide and cause of greater good. Interesting. The music at the end though is beautiful. When it plays, tunnel will be complete. He's really doing that. A fucking oh, time this movie. Oh, and then like when New Year's hits or something, you'll get you'll play when the big thing happens or whatever. I didn't have come into this with a scene in mind. Uh, uh, that's good. It must be a cinephile or whatever. Nerd. And yeah, Isuke is standing. He was just in a boat. Yeah, the hole will open on its own. Oh, and they're reaching their hands in there. Class C demons were like pigs at the trough. B humans have more than their belly is on their minds. It's like, yeah, I remember that. Hiei is up mid. Sorry, this is mid class B or upper. No, it was mid, right? I think whatever. Class A has some real myth quality about them, and have been even be deified by their time. You didn't talk about S. Tell me about S, please. I think we'll see S in the next arc. Oh, I'm not sure. What I forget some of the fucking details of the last arc, man. Uh, yeah. They have the fucking Makihara trying to defeat them. Yeah, just here to save Koopa, right? Yeah, they're fine with actually saving Kuwabara, but as long as the plan is in motion, you know. Oh, he ate fucking Murota, the time or not time mind reading guy. That he was at the casino. I guess he didn't really want much into this, and then that's a shame. Um, and fucking decapitated him. That's brutal, man. Look at the detail. You can see like all he actually drew all teeth. Oh, but that goes hard. That one still goes hard. Oh, boom. Yeah. But younger Toguro, I completely forgot. He actually reappears. The Orochimaru of Yu Yu Hakusho before Orochimaru existed, or existed, air quotes. Um, fucking culture chicken. What the hell? I guess that's the answer to my question. How he people can he like eat anything like this? I don't know. Can you like eat a brick and then gain perk abilities. Maybe. But yeah, he's tough one. Yeah, now he has to fight younger Toguro. Or elder hero actually. No, sorry, elder hero. Uh, with when he already has the mind reading powers. Uh, but then we actually see the first Genjutsu. Well, not was the first illusion. I don't know. Got trapped in a Genjutsu. This is like the Kabuto thing, sort of, almost, except instead of like being able to to escape it by coming to terms with by like becoming good, he just never escapes it. So he'll be fighting Kurama in his mind till the end of time. Why won't he die? Yep, he'll fight my ghost for all eternity. That's a hype moment. Aura farming from Kurama. Love to see it. Love it. And that's in the volume. Whoa, epic Shinshui fight next volume, and then I think like the last 3 volumes would be Three Kings. And then maybe I just don't know if I want to do level E. Normally I'd be like all up for it, but I think the scan quality is kind of bad. Maybe I'll recheck it. We'll see. If you have, I don't know, if you're like a big level E guy and really want me to read that, comment down below. And maybe I'll do it after. Because I have all time until I die to do that. But yeah. Oh, I think there's something to reading it between Yu Hakusho and the Hunter x Hunter because that's when it released. But yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.